Hello, I'm Lisa Miola. Welcome to Just Yoga. Today, I'd like to ask that you have a chair nearby. A chair helps raise the floor up and lowers anxiety about yoga down. Also, if you have any kind of issues with the knee for whatever reason, maybe have a cushion or a thin pillow nearby so that you can grab it towards the end when we'll be kneeling on the mat. So let's get started. So we are standing in front of the chair, knees just grazing the front of the chair. Feet are firm on the floor. Let's lift the toes and gently lower the toes. Checking to see if our knees are over the ankles. Hips are over the knees. Shoulders over the hips. And ears over the shoulders. So palms forward. This is our mountain pose. So let's just start by checking in, gently closing the eyes. And just taking a few breaths just to see how we're feeling today. Maybe scanning the body. Are we achy? Are we tight anywhere? And then maybe just checking in with how you're feeling. Are you anxious? Are you tense, sad, or angry? So no judgment, just bringing an awareness to how the body and the brain and the soul are feeling today. And nice and easy, just bringing the arms up, inhale, overhead, exhale down. Nice and slow, inhale. And exhale down. And now gently blinking open the eyes. We're going to add some flow. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, forward fold. So rather than reaching towards the floor, we're just going to find the seat of our chair, soft knees, bending toward the seat. Inhale, we're coming halfway up, straightening up the legs, flat back, looking over the back of the chair. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, all the way up, palms together and down the center. So let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together, down the center. Let's do that one last time. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep it up. And palms together, right down the center. Excellent. So now we're going to be stepping back, alternating left and right. And we're going to add a little bit of arm movement with the stepping. Okay? So if you'd like, let's start off just with the palms together. And we're going to step back with the right foot and step forward, left foot. And step forward. Right foot, forward, left foot, forward. So now let's bring the arms into play. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. We're getting a little warmer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. So now the next time we're at the top of the chair, we're going to step back nice with the right foot, toes pointing to the corner of the mat. So we are nice and tall, and we're going to bring the arms up like a giant X. And nice and easy, we're going to bend the knees, bringing the elbows into the hips. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we're going to come here, and now I'd like you to bring the palms together. We're going to stay in this stance. This is referred to as horse stance. So nice and strong and balanced, making sure the knees stay over the ankles and the knees aren't flopping in, they're kind of out to the side. Excellent. And nice and easy, we're just going to do a little bit of breath work. So inhale, exhale down the center. Just maintaining that nice strong horse stance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So let's straighten up the legs. Excellent. So I'd like you to take the toes closest to the chair. For me, I'm on the left. And we're going to just pivot the toes so they're facing forward under that chair. And we're going to stretch out the arms, reaching them, and just bend that knee ever so slightly until it grazes the chair. So we're in our warrior two. Let's not worry where the back foot is, just make sure that it's flat on the mat. And keeping the shoulders down, strong. And checking the knee, just making sure, again, it's not flopping inward. It's more tracking towards the middle or pinky toe. Let's just take a few strong breaths here. Excellent. So let's just come up, straight arms down, straight legs, just shimmy out the shoulders. So now we're going to bend this knee again as if we were going into our warrior two. We're going to take the forearm and we're going to lean it on that thigh. Doesn't matter where on the thigh, as long as you feel comfortable. And then taking that opposite arm onto the shoulder, wide through the collarbone, looking upward. We're in our side lean. And if you feel the energy, the joy, the range of motion, maybe try to reach upward. See how that feels. Oh. Even if we just alternate for a few breaths, bringing that up and down, that's great. Inhale. Oh, feel the side body. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So let's face front. We're going to move back into our warrior two. Straighten up the legs. and come forward. So we're back in front of our chair. Excellent. So we're going to do the other side. So stepping back with that opposite foot, a generous step, bending that front knee, reaching outward, looking over that middle finger, watching the knee, making sure it's tracking towards the pinky, not towards the center. Relax the shoulders. If that back arm is getting a little tired, you can put that on your hip if you'd like, that's fine. And trying to stay in the center of this pose, not leaning forward, trying to stay tall and strong right in the middle. We're warriors. And we're breathing. Sometimes you can even imagine you're surfing, if that's something that speaks to you. So let's lower the arms, give them a little rest, straighten out the legs, maybe shimmy the shoulders a little bit. And then we're going to bend that front knee, taking that forearm, leaning onto the thigh. And let's take that opposite hand onto the shoulder, looking up over the shoulder. And again, let's use our breath and reach upward. Inhale. Feel that stretch. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. So now when we reach up, let's stay here. Let's see if we can stay here for a breath or two. Bringing the hand back onto the shoulder, coming back into our warrior two, straighten up the legs, and stepping forward to the front of the chair. You're doing awesome. You're doing awesome. Okay, we're going to step back again with that right foot. And we're going to bend that front knee, that left knee. We're going to reach out like we were doing our warrior two, only this time we're going to flip the palms and we're going to reach backwards towards the sky, and the other hand goes down the back of the leg. So breathing into the side body now in the front. This is referred to as a reverse warrior. And you can see, maybe remember that because we're going in the opposite direction as our other warrior. And that's nice and easy. Bring it down, palms face the floor, our warrior two, straighten up that leg and bring it forward. Great. So let's move to the other side. So again, stepping back, bending that front knee, reaching out, palms face the floor, our warrior two, and we're going to flip the palms and we're going to flip the pose backwards to that back leg, feeling a nice stretch here in the side body. And coming up, flipping the palms and stepping forward. Excellent. So moving on. Let's do a little flow. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep it up. Palms to center. So now we're going to move into balance. So inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. And I want you to step back, a nice generous step with that right foot. So you'll have a little bend in that front knee. You kind of look like we're in a runner's lunge. And we're going to push off the back toes and up, up, up. So keeping a light touch on the seat, we're moving into our warrior three. So hinging at the hips, light touch on the seat. If you feel okay, you may bring the palms together. And again, all different contact points to tell you that you're safe. Looking forward. And when you're ready, lowering the toes to the floor and coming to the front of the chair. Sweep it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Sweep it up. Down the center. So let's get ready to do the other side. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, stepping back with that opposite foot. And again, that front leg is bent a little. We're going to push off the back toes, straighten up that front leg. Hinging at the hips. So we're not lifting the leg, we're hinging at the hips. Pushing into the floor, standing leg is active. And again, once you feel comfortable, confident, maybe bringing the palms together. Looking forward. And when you're ready, lowering the toes down to the floor and stepping forward. Sweep it up, palms to the center. Let's move on. So I would suggest maybe having your pillow nearby for those knees, right? Okay. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And I'd like you to take the right knee down to the floor. And again, if you need that pillow, have that pillow there. So we're going to uncurl the toes. Foot is flat. We are tall in our posture. We're going to take left hand down towards the floor, fingers reaching energetically, and that right hand goes up, nice and strong. And just breathing into this low lunge. So feeling a mild stretch in the hip flexor. Do not push it forward. And again, making sure that this knee in the front is tracking towards the pinky toe. So even though we are on the mat and not just standing on one leg, we're balancing. We're using our core muscles to keep us from tipping over. So breathe. And when you're ready, bringing the palms to the seat, curling in the back toes, and coming up and stepping forward, and bring it all the way up. Palms together, right down the middle. Let's move on to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And taking down that left knee. Making sure our torso is nice and tall. Uncurl the back toes, foot is flat. Reaching up with the right hand, down with the left. Finding a focal point and breathe. And relaxing the arms, find the seat of the chair, curl the toes coming up, and sweep it all the way up, and down the center. So let's pause for a moment. We're in our mountain pose, lifting the toes off the mat, lowering them back down. And we are tall, tall, tall. And let's sweep the arms straight up. Relax the shoulders. So now we're in this extended mountain pose. So extended mountain, it's just a tall mountain. So you are in extended mountain. Still strong, stable, rooted. And now let's push that down. So we're going to add a few more pieces. I'd like you to take your fist. I'd like you to put it in between the knees. And I'd like you to check to see if the knee is over the ankle. So we have the same distance between the feet as we do the knees. Great. So we're going to move into a little bit of a flow. So we have our chair. So imagine you're sitting in a chair behind you. And we can reach forward here. Almost like you're giving somebody a package. Nice and strong. You feel a little pull in the upper back. And then reaching back behind you, shoulder blades together, pinching, palms face the floor. And just when you think you can't take it anymore, we're going to sweep up into our extended mountain. And lowering into chair. Lower the arms, lower your seat. 2 breaths. Airplane. And sweep it up. Extended mountain. Oh, it feels good. So last time, coming into chair. Airplane. And sweeping it all the way up. and bringing the palms down to the center. So just pause for a moment, closing the eyes. Let's just check in with how we're feeling right now. Maybe you're a little warm. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster. Maybe you're sore. Maybe you're thirsty. Just bring an awareness to these feelings. So, and if you're thirsty, please feel free. Take some water. And blinking, open the eyes. Okay. So again, I invite you to have that pillow nearby. We're going to need that for our knees again. We're facing our chair. We're going to inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And we're going to come down one knee at a time onto our pillow or the mat. So we are on the pillow and we're curling the toes into the mat. So trying to keep the same distance between your knees and your feet. So your feet are not together, your feet aren't way out here. Trying to kind of judge without getting too stressed out about it. Good. So we're going to take our fists and we're going to move into a modified camel pose. So this is an introduction, if you will, into a camel pose. So we're going to secure the fists into our lower back. We are not bending at the lower back. In actuality, we're going to bend at the upper back, if you can imagine doing such a thing. So I like to imagine there's a string and that somebody is gently pulling me from the front of my chest upward. We are going to gaze upward, but we are not going to throw the neck down. So watch, listen to my cues. We're going to take the shoulders up and back. We're going to bring the gaze where the ceiling meets the wall and breathing into the chest. And again, imagining somebody pulling you in the center of your chest towards the ceiling. All the while, that lower back is staying firm and strong, and the lower back is not bending. And we keep our fists there to remind us of that. We'll do one more breath. And then relaxing the upper back and shoulders, relaxing the gaze, and then just taking the hands out, making some nice rotations with the wrists in one direction and then in the other. And then maybe taking the wrists, bringing the fingers towards the floor. And then the other side. Just a little bit of a stretch. And the other side. So bringing the fingers down. And the other side. Great. So now to end this practice today, I thought it would be nice to introduce Hero Pose. So since we're already here for our camel, I'm just going to invite you just to kind of uncurl the toes. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And we're just kind of gently sitting back on the heels. Now, if that's bothersome and you have another pillow nearby, you can take that and put it in between the backs of your knees. And that's going to take a little bit of pressure off. So we're in our hero pose. And I'm just going to ask you to just gently close the eyes. And even if the pillow behind the knees, if that still feels uncomfortable, then please, by all means, sit on the mat, sit in your chair. Just like to take a few moments to rest the eyes and the body before we move along with whatever it is we're doing after this practice. So just taking in some nice breaths. Breathing in peace. Exhaling stress. Inhaling strength. Exhaling insecurity. And maybe repeating the following. I am strong. I am safe. I am loved. And you may add any affirmation that accommodates you, that's specific to you right now, in this moment in your life. I am enough. I am at peace. Start to bring your awareness back to your space, sounds in or outside. Temperature of the room. Any smells, any feelings, clothing, your skin. Bringing awareness to all the senses. Minus the vision. So once we're ready to move along with our day, let's open the eyes. Maybe wiggle the fingers. If you're kneeling, maybe coming up, making some circles with the ankles. And if you're seated, please do the same, wiggling the fingers, the toes, circle your ankles. And let's take that other one, that other knee up and circling the ankles in one direction and then the other. And finally, coming to the seat or the mat. I'd like to thank you for joining me and sharing your practice. I bow to each of you with love, joy, and gratitude. Namaste. I'll see you soon.